Good morning, sir. My name is Kelly. I will introduce this program and also objective and scope of this program. Our group create a program named Hyperion Bank ATM. This program stimulates a basic ATM machine where users can withdraw or deposit money from their account. The program prompts the user to enter their PIN number, and if the PIN number is correct, they are presented with a menu of options where are withdraw or deposit money, check balance, change PIN number, pay bill, pass cash, and create new account. The objective of this program is to allow users to perform banking transactions and solve the problem of user need to wait the help from an actual teller to undergo transaction. Besides, the objective of this program also include to provide user with a reliable and efficient way to access their account and perform banking transaction at any time and location, while ensuring the security and privacy of their personal and financial information. Last, the program is designed to handle various scenarios such as insufficient fund or invalid PIN number and provide arbitrary and error message and instruction to the user. It will also be able to generate transaction receipt and update account balance in real time. The program have their strengths and limitations. The strengths of the program is the program provides an intuitive and user-friendly interface to allow users to select the transaction they wish to perform, input necessary data such as account number and PIN, and receive feedback on the status of the transaction. Next, the program also ensures the security of the user personal and financial information by encrypting data transmission and implementing authentication machines such as PIN validation. Next, the program processes various types of transactions such as cash withdrawal, deposit, pay bill, and so on. It also validates the ability of funds for withdrawal and enforce transaction limits. Lastly, the program are able to handle various error scenarios such as insufficient fund or invalid PIN number, and provide arbitrary error message and transaction instruction to the user. The program also able to generate transaction receipt for auditing and reporting purpose. Lastly, the limitation of the program is the ATM program may have transaction limit on the amount of money that can be withdrawn or deposited, which may inconvenience users who need to perform larger transactions. Not only that, the program is not all the user may be access ATM system, especially those who are visually impaired or have limited mobility, which may limit the reach of the ATM program.
Hi everyone, I'm Jolene. I'm going to demonstrate our program. We divided our program into 3 modules, which are the main module, transaction module, and receipt module. The main module serves as the entry point of the program. It is the center part of the banking system where the user interacts with the system and perform various banking operations. Besides, the transaction module contains all the calculation parts of the transaction, while the receipt module contains of all the receipt functions. More detailed information will be discussed by Calvin later. Let's start to demonstrate the program now. The user will be asking for the account number first, then followed by the PIN number. So now I will type the account number in the dictionary. So it will not tell me that the account number does not exist. After keying the account number and PIN number, we can see the account holder, account number, and the balance left. Then the menu will be displayed. By typing the first option, we can check the balance. After the balance displays on the screen, the user will be asked whether want to perform another transaction or not. Let's try if the user want to continue the transaction. Type in capital letter Y, small letter y does not matter because both can be accepted. Now, if I want to continue transaction by withdraw the money, so I type 2. Then I type the amount that I want to withdraw. For example, 1,500. Then it will pop up. A command asking you want to print a receipt or not. Let's say I want the receipt to be printed out. So I just type 1. The system will be asking you want to perform another transaction after finish one transaction. If you want to perform another transaction, just type Y, then the program will be run. Then now, the receipt will be printed out in transaction history. This test file only stores the new test transaction history. The old one will be removed after the next receipt printed out. I will show you the evidence later. However, Machine 1 text file will record all the transaction history which are able seen by the banker in the bank. They are able to see all the transaction history in the ATM machine. Okay, now I want to quit, so I just choose no and the program will stop. Let's continue to option 4. I will skip the option 3 because it almost same as option 2. It's same to the previous. By entering the program, you need to enter the account number and PIN number. Only option 1 and 4 will not print. Only option 1 and 4 will not print out the receipt after transaction. And for option 4, you will be asking to retype the current password, which is 189634, and the new password, for example, 123456. Then now I will continue the transaction by choosing the option 5. Then you can enter the bill amount, for example, 100. Then I type Y to print the receipt out. Don't worry, the receipt will not be printed out if you continue the transaction after another transaction. For example, after you withdraw the money and you want to pay bill too, you will have two separate receipts if you want both received after transaction. Then I quit the program and we run again. For option 6, it brings benefit to users which they can create new account for their children. Before create a new account, they might need to log in their account too. After choosing option 6, holder's name, for example, the username is Jojo. Then 6-digit PIN number 3456. Initial balance, for example, 1,000. However, the transaction history will store the banker test file. Will store in the banker test file. If the worker want to see all the new accounts that customers have been created, they can open the test file and see it. In addition, this option will not be asking whether the receipt is needed or not, because it will print out the receipt automatically, because the receipt is contain the 10-digit bank account number, as the 10-digit number is created randomly to make sure that there was no existed before. Lastly, option 7 is fast cash. The user can choose this option when they want to withdraw a specific amount. For example, 100, 200, 500, 1,000, and 2,000. Those users can choose this option if they want to save time. As you can see, for transaction history text file is for printing out the receipt for the user after each of the transaction. The old data will be removed and the current transaction will print out in this section. Besides, the machine test file will be recorded all the transaction history in the machine. However, the banker test file will only record the user who had created new bank account only.
Hi guys, my name is Kelvin, so I'm going to display the code explanation part. So as you can see from here, we got 3 modules, which is main module, the second one is transaction module, and the last one is receipt. So we are going to the main module first. So from the main module, you can see the first function is the get account information, and the second one is update our balance. The third one and the fourth one, which is the create our new account. And the fifth one is a display, which is the option to let you to choose some. And number 6 one is generate the account number. Number 7 and number 8 one is a validation for something that authorize our PIN. And the last one is a main function, which is a display. So we are going to have to the second module, which is transaction module. The first one, you can see the function is the check our balance. The second one is withdraw, which is you want me or not. And the third one is a deposit. And the fourth one is a changing our PIN. The fifth one is a bill payment. And the sixth one is the fast cash. So we are going to go ahead to the last module, which is the receipt. You can see here is a print receipt option, which is you want it or not. And the second one is the generate receipt, which is it will accept you to the text file. And the next one is a print receipt. It will show you to the customer. And here this is the machine report receipt. It is saved in the machine one. And the last two one is saving the account information and getting the transaction time. So that's it, the explanation of the coding.